Hey folks, Cam Rogers coming at you for the 49ers Report here on this Sunday afternoon. We've got some news items to get through, some new rookie signings here, and we start things off with Tarvarius Moore, defensive back out of Southern Miss. He signed his 4-year rookie contract, played safety in college. He's now in the process of transitioning to corner in the National Football League. He was the 95th overall selection, the pick they got from New England in that Trent Brown trade. So Moore, I think, is going to be a vital piece to this secondary. Has the size, length, speed, toughness, and ball skills. He's got really good vision as well. And in the NFL, you can never have enough tall and lanky corners, and the 49ers certainly like their length on the outside in that secondary. By the way, this back end for San Francisco is really turning out to be one of the strengths for this team. Talking about Colbert and Tart there at safety. Then you got Richard Sherman and K'Wan Williams and Keller Witherspoon. Watch out for this secondary. It's going to make some plays, no doubt about it. Let's get to news item number 2. Jullian Taylor, defensive tackle out of Temple, has signed his rookie contract with the team. Solid depth here behind Solomon Thomas and DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead as well. The interesting thing about Taylor, he only has 1 year of starting experience at Temple, so he's definitely a project, but he has the really talented hands and aggressiveness at the point of attack that you really like in a defensive tackle. Tackle isn't the biggest area of need per se for San Francisco, but Taylor is a nice small school player who should make an impact on that front line. All right, let's get to Richie James, wide receiver out of Middle Tennessee State. Yes, he signed his rookie contract as well. Watch out for this kid. He's earning glowing reports out of rookie minicamp right now. He likes to model his play after Antonio Brown, which obviously is not a bad person to model after. And James set records at Middle Tennessee State with 243 catches for 3,249 yards and 23 touchdowns. He's tough, plays with determination. He's gritty, the perfect attitude for a 7th-round pick and for Kyle Shanahan's offense. Watch out for Richie James. All right, folks, you've had some time to kind of mull it over. Are you happy with the 49ers draft class? Hit me up in comments on Facebook Live as well as YouTube, and be sure to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Rogers99 as well. We do love when you weigh in. All right, let's get into the rumors segment of the program. Is Trent Taylor going to break out in 2018? The Jetheads are here, and we're giving it 3 Jetheads. We're faithful in this one. So the logic, Trent Taylor is going to see more opportunities at slot receiver, because I think with the drafting of DJ Reed and Dante Pettis here, Taylor's not going to be needed in the return game as much. So I think this paves the way for Trent to really utilize himself at slot receiver more so than ever before. Taylor showed a lot of ability in 2017, especially when Jimmy G was in at quarterback. And you just think about what defenses are going to scheme for against San Francisco. They're going to be focusing in on Garcon and Goodwin and McKinnon. Trent Taylor is going to be that dark horse who just emerges at wide receiver, and teams won't expect it. So 3 Jetheads on that one. Rumor number 2, are the Niners going to sign Carson Wentz's cousin? So we're going to give this 2 Jetheads firmly in the rumor category, and I was kind of tempted to really just give it 1 Jethead. So we're talking about Connor Wentz here, recently tried out at rookie minicamp, which wraps up today, by the way. He's a fullback and a big one at that, 6'3", 250 pounds. No word on if he'll receive an invite to training camp, but having Kyle Juszczyk already on the roster really hurts Wentz's chances for advancing to the next round, if you will. So not the most likely scenario here that Carson Wentz's cousin will be a member of the 49ers come the regular season. All right, rumor number 3, are the Niners going to be a surprise team in 2018? We're feeling pretty good about this, but I'm only going to give it to the 2 Jetheads right now because it's only May, so I don't want to give it 3 or 4 Jetheads. So this coming from Jason Lockenfora of CBS Sports, who recently released his top sleeper teams, and the 49ers are on his list. Lockenfora says the 49ers are no fluke and that Jimmy G is just getting started. Now, I certainly believe that this isn't your typical media hype team. There's something different with this franchise here, with the 49ers going into 2018. This is not like the Bucs of 2017 when Tampa Bay got a ton of media hype and Jameis Winston and Mike Evans and Brate and all these guys on offense. It's different here with San Francisco because you really feel a big-time shift. With so much momentum in the end of 2017, you have the stability at quarterback as well. Again, it's May, so 2 jet heads here, but I do have a special feeling about this team, and I'm sure you guys do too. All right, let's get to rumor number 4. Is Fred Warner the best value pick out of the entire draft class? We're pretty faithful in this. 3 jet heads here. Warner, of course, the linebacker out of BYU, drafted in the 3rd round, has fantastic coverage skills, solid hands, needs to be better as a tackler, but that can be taught over time. He may not be the starter in week 1, but he's going to be impactful, no doubt about that, perhaps even in creating some sacks for the team. He's got a lot of speed, and we know the 49ers really want to improve their ability of racking up sacks. Yes, a Reuben Foster-Malcolm Smith duo at linebacker is the dream scenario for week 1, but again, the ongoing situation with Foster continues, and we really don't know when this is going to be resolved. Talking about the legal process from just the United States side of things, and then also the NFL's legal process as well. So a few variables there with Reuben Foster, but we feel pretty good about Fred Warner there as a big-time value pick. All right, rumor number 5, are the Niners going to make the playoffs in 2018? So in terms of jet heads here, we're going to give it 2, firmly in the rumor category. This coming from Vegas Superbook. The odds are out, and they have the Niners with the 11th best odds to make the playoffs, tied with the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Niners are actually ahead of a couple of playoff teams from a year ago, the Panthers and the Tennessee Titans. And I understand some of you fans out there in Niner Empire don't like all the hype, and I understand that. When you're a fan, sometimes you like playing the underdog role. There's less pressure and all this stuff. But my warning to you guys that fall within that camp is to get ready, because the hype is going to continue as we go throughout OTAs and training camp and preseason games, especially if Jimmy Garoppolo continues to light it up and we see some good play from some of the rookies. The hype will continue. That's just kind of the nature of things here in the NFL. All right, hit me up in the reaction poll. Will the 49ers make the playoffs in 2018? Give me a heart for yes, a like for you're not sold just yet. Pump the brakes, Cam Rogers. Also, if you're watching on Facebook Live and YouTube, hit me up in the comments section as well. Let me know what you think about the, of course, ultimate goal for the 49ers to get to the playoffs in 2018 and then win Super Bowl 53. Let's get to rumor number 6 here. Richie James, will he make an impact in 2018? 2 jet heads here, firmly in the rumor category, but I'm very close to making it 3. Rumor origin here out of NBC Bay Area, which is reporting that Richie James is absolutely balling out in rookie minicamp right now. Of course, he recently signed his rookie deal. I like him a lot. He's tough, he's gritty, he's competitive. Like I said, the traits that you want in a 7th round pick. James grew up in a rough area of Sarasota, Florida, which he says kind of helped him in the long run here to battle through adversity. And in a sense, being a 7th round pick is a little bit of adversity as well. Gives you that mental edge over, say, a 1st round pick or a 7th round, or excuse me, a 2nd round pick. So reports are that James has made a strong first impression, and it looks like his stock is going upward by the day. So good news there about Richie James. I think he will make an impact in 2018.